Welcome to Brown in the City. This is Shantae.
And this is Letitia, and today we're going to talk about how close is too close when it comes to your friends and your partners. So, how close is too close? To me, too close is when you guys are communicating and your partner has no idea about it. Now, granted, there may be surprise parties or events where you may not be able to tell your partner. It may be a surprise, so that is acceptable. But if you're constantly communicating with my friend or my partner and I know nothing about it, that's too close. That means that you guys feel too comfortable and comfortable enough not to tell me that you guys are communicating. So that's definitely too close.
I definitely agree with that. I mean, that's definitely off the radar. It causes definitely a red flag. It's about the principle. It's about the respect of the relationship and the loyalty that comes behind it. It's no way in shape or form that your partner and your friend should be having conversations behind your back without you knowing, hanging out. That's just sneaky. That's just sneaky. And yeah.
Yeah, it's sneaky, and I mean, you're going to have, especially if you're with a partner and you have a best friend, obviously you trust them. If they're your friends, you should have some trust in them to a certain point where you feel like they can do stuff that you don't know about. But when there's a steady communication and you have no idea about it and you just, out of nowhere, it just comes up without them even telling you, like it may come up in conversation like, what? Y'all did what? That's bad.
Yeah.
So you never want to, get to the point with your partner and your friend where you can't trust them two together. That's bad.
Yeah. Like I said, it's about the respect level.
So if your partner decided to buy your friend lunch, would you consider that to be friendly or too much?
Too much if your partner doesn't know about it. Friendly if your partner does know about it and, he or she is okay with it.
Right. So to me, I would say it depends on the circumstances. Like if your partner just called your friend and was like, you want lunch? You want me to send you a cash app so you can get lunch just out of the clear blue sky? That's definitely a red flag. Because it's like, why are you worried about my friend? And did you call me and ask me did I want lunch as well?
Exactly.
But if it's like one of those things where we're together and my partner is paying for me and he might be like, get your friend something too. To me, that's normal.
Absolutely. It's just a form of kindness and a form of respect. You know, it's like if someone's coming over your house, you're going to offer them something to drink, something to eat. So that's in nature, to want to, make sure that, they have something to eat.
Right. So yeah, that's cool. So what would you consider doing too much other than trying to buy someone's friend lunch as a partner? What do you feel like is too much?
Too much overall is.
And I'm just saying, just a scenario, just a scenario, like we talked about, like someone buying your partner lunch or your partner buying one of your friends lunch. But what would you consider too much? Like if your partner is doing something for your friend, what would be too much? Would it be too much if?
I would think everything would be too much if I don't know about it.
But if you do?
But if I do know about, my partner.
Because a lot of people know about stuff, but they don't open their mouth and say if they dislike it or, they're not really.
Well, my advice would be
how they feel about
advice would be more vocal and speak your mind. So your partner will know what you will accept and what you will not. Social dynamic and cultures between your friends. Does it feel different if the friends were married versus single?
Yes. It does matter because a lot of times their mindset is a little different when they're single versus the married or being in a relationship. But I feel like if somebody's my partner and somebody's my friend, I trust them. Like if I call them my friend, I have a level of trust that I don't think that they're going to do anything out of pocket. But unfortunately, the world we live in, that's what you would think sometimes. But unfortunately, that's not always the case.
Single person will probably think nothing of it. Like it's not an issue. They're not thinking too deep into it, and that's probably would be their response. Like, you know, versus a married, you know, friend, you know, they know, you know, set boundaries and things of that nature. It's just naturally in them, you know, especially being married and knowing what your partner, well, your wife or your husband accept and don't accept and how they feel. You know, it's a bond that a married couple have, that they know about each other's feelings, you know, versus a single person. It's just like, oh, you know.
Do you feel like your girl or your partner, a male, should be a part of the crew? It's a little weird for a male partner to be around you and all your girlfriends. That just seems weirder. To me, they both seem weird, but to me, it seems weirder when your partner wants to be around all your girlfriends.
Yeah.
That comes off as weird.
Yeah, like what's up with it? Pretty much, yeah. I would say, you know, as far as your partner having all his male friends over, and say it's a football game, you know, me as a female, I'm gonna make sure everybody eat and I'm out the way. There's no need for me to be all involved and in tune in y'all group gathering that y'all have going on. You know, I feel like, listen, I'm a woman. Y'all do y'all man thing. I'm gonna make sure y'all are fed. Hey, and either I'll, you know, go hang out with my girlfriends, or, you know, I'll be in a different part of the house.
So yeah, I'm similar. I don't like to be around my partner and his friends. Like, it's fine to like go to an event, but to be in a house comfortable on the couch and everybody's in there and looking at sports and all that, I would rather just be out the way. But I do know that it is people that they've been friends for 20 and 30 years. So a lot of them do feel comfortable in that kind of environment because they probably did it for so long that it's like the norm. But
because it's like they pretty much like grew up together.
Yeah, so
know?
it's different.
So that's
when
different.
It's like
too.
a long-term friendships and things like that. But
that's different.
I don't feel like your woman should be in a room full of men, and just there. That I mean, like I said, everybody different. Some men don't care. Some men do. Some women don't care about being in the crew with your friends. So
I just look at it as just uncomfortable for me. It's just not my place.
When it comes to your partner and your friends, what would you say is showing too much affection? Like, should affection even be a thing when it comes to your partner and friend, or is there a line, a boundary when it comes to the affection? Like, for instance, maybe hugging. Like, do you feel like, because to me, hugging is normal. If it's my friend and it's my partner and it's someone, you know, I trust them both. To me, a greeting hug or a leave hug is fine, but how often are you guys hugging? How often are you guys touching each other's hands? How often are you guys doing anything that's affectionate? That, no.
Yeah. Well, for me, I observe. So hugging is all different types of hugs. You know, so I'll be, you know, observing what type of hug it is. So if it's a hug that's inappropriate, no. Why? You know, if it's something that's just you definitely know.
You know when a hug is off. But
looks, gestures,
the
way you say things, how you say it, that all falls under that umbrella.
And exactly. So if someone goes in for a hug or whatever, you can kind of see the mannerism of the kind of hug that it is. You can see it. And obviously when you hug, you should be hugging like you're hugging somebody at church. But
church, they be hugging differently too.
Well, shit, not in church.
Well,
Like they might do it outside, but I can't. I mean, you never know.
I don't know.
You right. You right. It might be. But I'm just saying, like
Stories.
you just
hearing,
know what
so.
kind of affection you should be showing. Not even just your partner's friend, but just in general. But when it comes to their friends, it should just be a level of respect where you know that certain things shouldn't go too far, or you shouldn't overstep boundaries when it comes to certain things. Your single friend, or even if your friend is in a relationship, shouldn't feel like she can like give your partner these passionate hugs, if that's what you want to call it. It should be a friendly hug. I know some people are touchy-feely. And that's right. So, but sometimes they don't need, that's just them. So they might do it to everybody. Like I know people that touch people all the time and do certain things, but they don't even realize that they're doing it.
Yeah.
So if it's a case like that, you kind of know your friend. Like sometimes you just know who these individuals are, so you kind of know what they do regularly and what seems off and what seems normal. So if it's something like that where you just know this person is just like that, then that's a little different. But if your friend and your partner, they like touching hands and walking down the street holding hands or doing anything that's touchy-feely that just seems off-key, that's just the lack of respect for you guys' relationship and just out of pocket. So yeah.
I mean,
The
if you're
affection.
doing all that, it's like.
Because to me, how many hugs do you gotta give somebody? I don't know. I might be a little petty though. But how many hugs you gotta give somebody? Because I feel like greetings is fine. Like everybody enter a room, you come to a party, of course you want to hug them. Like, oh hey to the person. But if y'all giving out 5 hugs, okay, like what the hell?
Yeah.
I don't even feel comfortable giving nobody no 80 hugs or 2 hugs.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I be a certain way, so I look at people like, no, you know better. But sometimes it's how I feel, and not projected on other people. Like you should feel that way too.
Yeah,
but
that's definitely how I am. I just don't. For me, I just don't play those type of, games. I just, no, I'm not hugging on no man. It's not my man. So, yeah.
So, is it ever okay for your friend to give your partner advice about you?
No. Absolutely not. No.
Why are you saying
Come to me and give me that advice. You're not going to be talking behind my back. No.
So I would go to the type of circumstance that it is. Like if it's one of those things where y'all are friends and y'all going through like a rough patch in your relationship, and you possibly know something about your friend. And your partner might feel like, what am I doing wrong? Like, is this something I should be doing? Then I feel like, okay, it's fine. Like, if you're trying to do something concerning your relationship.
Now, it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. Or, they're saying, do you think, she may like this or he may like that? What do you think? What's your idea or your thought on that? That's, but when you're literally having a conversation, oh, she's this and that, he did this and that. No,
it shouldn't even be that.
Absolutely not.
If it's that, then you got to do some reevaluating your friends, because it should never be to the point where y'all are talking about me like I'm the bad person. Even if I am the bad person, I feel like y'all shouldn't be comfortable enough to be sitting there like talking about it.
So that's where I was going with it, in that direction when you asked that.
Whose fault is it when the line gets crossed? Is it your friend, your partner, or both?
It's both.
Absolutely.
They know darn well.
They both owe you loyalty, your friend and your partner.
They both know darn well. Why would you even,
But do you feel like, even though you would feel like they're both responsible for that, do you feel like one of them more than the other? Like you expect one of them to have more loyalty than the other? Or do you feel like it's
both
equal?
Equal.
So, in that case, I would say it depends on time. Okay, so if I have a friend that's been my friend for 10 years versus a partner I had for a year, I feel like I will probably be more on my friend, because I feel like, damn, you've been here, you know me, you've been around for all this time, and you let someone come in and completely change the dynamics of our friendship that will probably not be around, because I'm going to dump them if I find out something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And who's to say, I mean, more than likely you probably won't. It might not be long term either. It might be a temporary thing, but I feel like I would definitely have a problem with both of them, but I feel like I would be more on the person that I've known longer.
For me, I don't care if it was a year, 10 years, a minute, a second. If I call you my friend, you're my friend. If I call you my partner, you are my partner. I don't care how long it's been. Mm-hmm. It's the respect, it's the loyalty, it's deceitful, it's conniving, it's wrong. If my partner, called my best friend and me and my partner's having a conversation, and he decided to call my best friend and say, hey, I need your input on this. What you think? She said this is not the third, vice versa. Because I know for me, I would be like, all right, let me call your friend too. Because we get everybody involved. Mm-hmm. I don't see a problem with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's normal. The problem begins when it's not that. Mm-hmm. When it's just, I'm bored, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you're saying that, absolutely.
Like, if you just call somebody random, like, what you doing? To me, that's weird. Yeah. For my friend partner to call me and say, what you doing? That seems like the weirdo.
Yeah. Well, and then the friend that just allow it to keep going. Emotional independence. Your partner is venting more to your friend than to you. That right there to me is like, it's no communication between you and your partner. That's a problem. That definitely would be a problem. Because why is your partner coming to my friend and venting more to her or him?
So the problem for me would be, why do your partner feel comfortable going to your friend?
Mm-hmm. That's why I said,
like, why do they feel that comfortable? And not only that, why do you not know about it? Like, do you know that this communication is going on, or is it something that's being hidden from you? So that's all the things you got to think about. Like, if your partner is going to your friend and you know about it, like your friend is telling you, like, he called me and I gave him, I told him this, so I told him that. All right. But I feel like there should always be communication. Like, I shouldn't be in the dark when it comes to
And even if the partner came to you and said, yeah, I've been venting, that stirs up a whole lot of conflict. It stirs up a whole lot of conflict because it's not, now you're in the dark of, what is the reason why you're going to my friend about the issues that you may be having?
Where are your friends? Like, go to your friends. Like, why are you going to my friend?
Absolutely. So that's definitely a red flag. Mm-hmm. That's a no. That's a no. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't be too comfortable. Sharing secrets to your friend.
Explain as far as...
It could be something that your partner never told you, but confided in your friend.
Again, there has to be some level of comfort where they feel like they can go to your friend and not you. So that's something that you gotta
at this
look
point,
at your friend.
Go to your friend or go seek a therapist. There's no need to be involved calling your friend and telling her or him your secrets. Out of the question.
Okay, so let's talk about blurring boundaries. That's when your friend gets too familiar with your partner, so it causes discomfort and jealousy. You should never make your friend feel uncomfortable, because you're telling them something about their man. And when I say that, I'm saying it's like going to your friend and like, you know it's such and such birthday, or you know it's his anniversary for playing ball, or you know this. It's like you start feeling like you're going to your friend talking about their partner, telling them something about their partner. That could cause a little discomfort.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm not saying you shouldn't know, especially if we're around each other, so you know this stuff. But I feel like, again, is boundaries. Like, even if you know this stuff, I feel like, let me tell you, let me bring it up. Because it comes off as if, why are you so into what he got going on or what he's doing?
Yeah.
But to me, I do feel like you should give people credit. Like, if you know this man is doing a lot for the community or doing stuff like that, and you want to give him his flowers, like, oh, don't forget such and such, it's fine. But when it becomes overbearing, like you're doing it too much, that got to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say, because I feel like we all can get jealous depending on what the situation is. I'm not a jealous person, but just because you're not a jealous person doesn't mean that you won't ever get jealous of something. So that could cause a discomfort when somebody's coming to you talking about your man and thinking they know more about your man than you. Not someone, but your friend.
I just feel like, just talk to your partner. Be honest about what makes you uncomfortable. What's unsettling.
But to me,
kind of like determine if it's, and I know that, but kind of determine like if it's a real problem, or is it a jealousy or insecurity within yourself, within the relationship.
I don't think that would ever be an insecurity if somebody's coming to me talking about my man constantly. That would be like a discomfort. Like, why are you so into what he got going on? To me, I mean, it could cause jealousy depending on the person. But
Yeah.
I mean, I've never dealt with that in my world, but I can see how it would cause discomfort to someone, or
it'll make you wonder, like, are you studying him or her?
Or I mean, or let's turn it around. Or let's turn it around. What if your partner is talking about your friend, like doing too much as far as when it comes to your friend, like knowing what your friend got going on, or constantly talking about it. Again, I never dealt with this in my world, but again, I can see why that would be a discomfort to anyone if your partner is talking about what your friend got going on consistently. Like, obviously, it's normal if y'all are friends for your partner to mention your friend here and there, depending on what they got going on. But if it's like a consistent Joe-ness, like where they constantly being Joe and being extra talking about it, I can see how that would be a discomfort to anyone. That's too much off.
It definitely seems. It would be off. It wouldn't seem off. It would be off.
But some people, and sometimes it depends on the individual too, because you got to think everybody's personality is different. So where somebody might be trying to be slick, or they might be doing something out of pocket. Some people really genuinely, their intentions is not that.
Yeah.
So you just got to know who your partner is and know their intentions, really, to know what.
I just feel like you wouldn't know how your partner is and how your friend is. You should automatically know their character, even when they're not around your partner. You should know their characters, and how they interact with certain individuals and things of that nature. So like I said, it's not like, okay, you're just now seeing this. This been going on. If it was that, you already been caught it.
And I know we have friends that we trust, but like sometimes, even in those situations, sometimes people trust too much, and you just never know what's going on. So you just gotta just pay attention, really. Just pay attention to your partner and your friends and people that's around you. That's it.
Definitely.
Just pay attention.
Like I said, I observe, I listen. I'm always 100 steps ahead. So you definitely would have to, just like be on your P's and Q's, and make sure it's actual factual.
Yeah, make sure you know what you're talking about before you go thinking you're busting in the room like, I knew it, and then you get completely wrong.
Hot topic.
Okay, so Cardi B album came out on Friday. Okay, but it's been rumored that she was pregnant for a little while now, but she finally came out and basically said that yes, she's pregnant by Stefan Diggs. I don't know if I said his name right, but I think that's how you pronounce it. But the issue is, well, honestly, they're grown, so it's not an issue. They feel like he can take care of these kids. Hey, whatever. But supposedly he has 2 other women, maybe 3 other women pregnant too. So whatever. Good luck to Cardi B. I know it's Libra season.
Yes, it's Libra season. Shout out to all the Libras. You know, put a little like,
Yeah,
a comment.
I like most of y'all.
You know,
I like
put
most
a
of
little
y'all.
like or a little comment because we're definitely walking into this season gracefully. So, shout out to all my Libras out there.
Yep, Libra season. She's a Libra. So again, her album came out on Friday. So I haven't heard it yet. I heard some songs on it and they seem to be pretty good.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard the album yet. But she's pregnant and I can't wait to. And it seems like they're so cute. Let me go into that. I feel like he's claiming her, although he has these other women pregnant. It seems like he's claiming her, and they seem so happy.
She seems very happy.
Listen, I've been seeing like videos of them, and I feel like it's just super cute, super cute. So hey, hopefully they keep it going and it's long lasting.
Sometimes you gotta get through all the rough patch to get to that good one. So you know, shout out to her. Congratulations on her new album, her baby, her relationship. She seems very overjoyed. So
and again, let me go. Like she's very authentic, and that's one of the main things I love about her. She's very authentic. She don't give a god darn about what nobody thinks. She just do what she do, and that's a good way to be because you can't really worry about other people.
Yeah, you definitely can't.
Yes.
Yeah.
So congratulations to her.
So my final thought is, talk to your friend if needed. You know, respectfully let them know your limits if they're overstepping. Just observe the changes. Healthy relationships adjust when boundaries are communicated clearly. Vice versa, it goes for your partner as well. You know, so when you set those boundaries and you have that clarity, you know, and you're literally on point with everything, be very transparent, get straight to the point, don't hide, you know, anything, just put it all out there. Communication is the key. And do know if that is your friend and is genuinely your friend, you shouldn't have no issues that your friend would hurt you and your partner as well. No matter how long you know your friend, no matter how long you've been with your partner. Loyalty, respect, okay, principle, all that falls in, you know, so I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah, I agree. And my final thought would be just, if someone is your friend or your partner, there's a level of trust that you should just have for them. If it gets to the point where you can't trust them, then you just need to evaluate your friend and your partner. I guess just pay attention.
I have no friends. This is like my sister. So, listen, you know a person that's truly genuine and respectful in y'all.
It has your best
friendship.
interest at heart. Like you just know. And to be honest, I don't call anybody my friend. If I can't trust you around my man, or vice versa, if I can't trust my man around you, then they wouldn't have those roles.
Absolutely.
So you just gotta just be mindful of the role they play in your life. And if you have any doubts, then they probably shouldn't be your partner or your friend.
So, well, they wouldn't be. So
you just need to just pay attention to that.
Yeah. So,
thank you guys for joining us. As always, we appreciate all of the support that we've been getting as of late, or just period. Please go follow our page on Instagram, Brown in the City Podcast.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel, Brown in the City. The comments and feedback on our last episode, it it definitely
all
was.
of the episodes, really.
Yeah. It was definitely on fire. Thank y'all for all the love and support, the feedback. We truly appreciate you guys. Keep it coming.
Yes. Good night.